Play the clip.
Kai Sinet, do you want to know what
Get your feet off the table. I don't even want to see this, bro. I don't even want to see it, bro. She just pissed me off having her feet on the damn table.
Racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede Pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heated up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle.
Yo, welcome back to the reaction channel, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And today we are reacting to Kameron. Not everyone can be a content creator. Oh boy, as a nigga who is not even getting paid, as a nigga that's not even making money off of YouTube, I'm wondering how I'm gonna feel about this. I'm seeing the first frame of this video, which is insane. I quit my job to do content full time, brother. Oh nah. I wouldn't even consider quitting my job until I've made like 6 months straight. I've made more money doing content than I did working at a job. And even then, I wouldn't even want content creation to be my only source of income. I would probably still find some other way to make money on the side, bro. I don't know. No.
I quit my job to do content full time.
If you can stay for just 1 second and hear me out, I'd appreciate it.
I don't even want
to. As you guys
to.
know, I make a lot of Yap content, and most of my videos are me talking shit. But as of recently, I haven't really been locked in. And I came to the realization that I need to lock in. So I officially quit my job to pursue content full-time for you guys. The outpouring love and support that I get, and throughout this last year, the growth that we've all experienced together, made me realize that I was doing the wrong thing and putting my time towards the wrong things. And so I'm officially saying this right now. I will be posting every single day for the rest of 2026. I'm going to lock in so hard on this content shit. So if you guys could support me, bro, I would appreciate it.
This video was posted December 8th, 2025, and this person has not posted since May 29th, 2026.
What the
And before that video, this person hasn't posted since April. Yet this guy quit his job to become a quote-unquote full-time content creator, and he hasn't posted since.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Maybe he has something on a different platform. I don't know, bro. Dude.
And that's not the only person that's done this. Here's another. POV, you quit your job to protect your peace and take YouTube full-time.
Never been impressed by nothing. This right here, leave all this shit here. They got me fucked up. That's what they got.
Digital footprint too, brother. Digital footprint. Why you realize that when jobs look you up, they're gonna see this video of you, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't please, Cameron, please don't tell me this nigga didn't post after this.
Go ahead and leave all this right here.
On the floor?
Get the fuck up out of here. I don't work here no more. It's my last fucking day.
Yeah, Food Lion, I can tell that's a Food Lion. I used to work at a Food Lion. It is never, bro, trust me, if you can't survive working in a damn Food Lion, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
They got me.
People have to get out of their minds that creating content is easy. Like, it's easy just to become a content creator, bro. It's really not. I'm saying this as a nigga that hasn't even became one full time. I'm not even making no money off of this. I'm doing this for the love of the game. Like, dude, you gotta be realistic, bro. You can't just be abandoning shit.
All the way fucked up. Albertsons, y'all kiss my ass, my black ass, actually. Y'all see this store right here?
Oh, Albertsons? That shit looks just like a Food Lion. Food Lion need a suit.
They weak as fuck, okay? Weak as fuck.
Shit look just like a Food Lion. What the hell?
They shopping no damn Albertsons. Y'all want to be public so bad.
This was posted July 7th, 2024, and his most recent post on YouTube was December 19th, 2025. Meaning he hasn't posted at all this year in 2026, and he hasn't made any money to be a full-time content creator.
Yeah.
Yet he left his job. Look, if your job isn't treating you right and you want to leave, be my guest. Like, I personally don't see anything wrong with that, but the issue here is that these people are quitting their jobs for full-time content creation, and they're not even making enough to be full-time content creators.
Not even part-time. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, bro. You'll never catch me quitting a job unless I have another job lined up. Like, I'm not quitting a job and then willingly making myself unemployed. Are you crazy? No, I need money.
Hell, I don't even think they're making anything. And the craziest part is that they aren't creating any content / don't make enough content to be full-time. Especially
What even would be their content? Like, what do you genuinely think those first two people's content even was?
in today's economy. Now, one more. Here's another person that quit their job for content creation. I'm showing you guys so many of these because I want you guys to see that I'm not just making this stuff up.
Yeah.
This isn't something that I'm just
Nah, I
pulling
believe
out of
you.
my ass. This is becoming an
believe you.
actual problem within society. Everyone is trying to be a content creator. Now, this video right here is a girl who quit her quote-unquote toxic 9-to-5 to pursue content creation full-time. And I guess the catch is that if she doesn't do this within 6 months, she has to go back to her full-time job.
I quit my toxic 9-to-5 to become a full-time content creator in 6 months. The catch, if I fail, I have to go back to corporate America. It's time for a weekly recap of
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've heard a lot of horror stories about corporate America. I could never work in corporate America, bro. I will be happy. You'll just catch me in my little warehouse jobs. I'm cool, bro. I ain't going to corporate America. I'll crash out.
the first week. Let's start with YouTube. The hardest place to grow, in my personal opinion. I got 30.9 thousand views this week, and
Okay.
I got 113 new subscribers.
Hey, that's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty good.
That is crazy.
Like, for starting off, but to quit your job, I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's enough to quit your job, shawty. I don't know about that. That's good growth for, I think that's good growth. It ain't enough to quit your job.
That has never happened before.
That's definitely some good growth, but at the same time, this isn't enough to sustain, especially
Yeah.
within a 6-month period. And also, when you look at her YouTube, she makes short form content, which doesn't.
Yeah, them YouTube shorts don't. Look, bro, I'm telling you. Excuse me, I'm gonna cut that out. I'm telling you, bro, I have looked into a lot of stuff about YouTube because, I'm taking it serious. I'm taking it more serious. Yeah, no, shorts is good for growth. It's not good to actually make no money, bro. And then you have to remember that people who watch shorts don't usually then go and watch the long form content. That's the crazy part.
Pay that well compared to long form content. But
I think you gotta make like 10 million views on shorts to make the equivalent of making 1 million views on YouTube or something.
this is only 11 out of 183 days, so let's keep on watching.
Nice to meet everybody. For Instagram, I got 105.2 thousand views, and I have 223 new followers.
I heard Instagram don't pay that good though.
That's also some really good growth for Instagram, but to my knowledge, Instagram doesn't pay that well.
Yeah.
Crazy enough, they actually don't pay at all.
Damn. It's even worse than I thought.
Meet everybody. And on TikTok, I got 60,000 views.
Yeah.
And 316 new followers.
I would say the same thing for TikTok. That's good growth, but they again don't pay as well, and I'm not too sure if
I've heard I be scrolling them TikToks. I've heard people complain that TikTok actually, the pay rate on TikTok has actually gotten worse. Like these past couple of years, ever since it got sold, and since that debacle when it was about to get banned from America.
this woman is within the creator fund. So
That's why everyone on TikTok does that stupid thing where they grab some random shitty thing off of a TikTok shop and promote it on every TikTok, bro. I literally be blocking niggas who do that
assume
shit.
that she's
I know get your bag, but damn, bro, I'm trying to watch something funny. I'm not trying to have you convince me to buy a fucking vacuum cleaner for dog hair. Like, come on now. I just use a regular vacuum. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Why would I buy a second vacuum cleaner when I can just use the one I already have? You know, niggas ain't thinking like me.
not making any money from this, but let's keep on watching.
Gratitude cannot describe. Thank you all so much for supporting this journey. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the idea. Not sure if I should make this a weekly series. Do you guys want to see what happens? How we go up, how we go down, how we stay the same? And I am stressed, but happy. And that's all you can ask for.
Now, this was posted a few days ago, so
Yeah.
I will say this woman has been pretty consistent.
She has potential. Like I said, I wouldn't quit my job. I would not quit my job until I have consistently made more money doing content creation than working a regular job.
What I find insane about this one specifically is that you're not even full-time, meaning you're not making any money. Who knows? She probably saved up a ton of money to try to do this challenge,
Yeah, I hope so.
which would make sense. But if not,
She seems like she's actually smart. I doubt that she quit her job with zero money, in the bank.
if she doesn't have any money saved up or anything, I just think this is dumb. I find it so insane that so many people out there are so quick to drop everything for something that's not even guaranteed.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the economy is pretty bad right now. Tons of things are expensive, and it sucks that there's people out there with degrees that are still living check to check and even overwork, and seeing content creators online make abnormal amounts of money. Well,
Yeah, it makes you envious. It makes you be like, damn, man, what they're doing is not even that hard. I could easily do that. The thing about it is that, like, it's so hard to get your feet off the ground. Like, the barrier to entry in content creation is stupid high. You have to work for years just to find out if you even have like the cojones to even make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you every now and then you'll hear a success story where it's like, yeah, I started streaming and 9 months later I was able to quit my job, and it's like that's like a 0.001% of people, bro. Y'all gotta remember that is something unique. That is not the status quo. All of the other people who have done the exact same thing and failed, you never hear about because they failed. They don't even have a platform to tell you they're failures. So like, that's why you can't just go based off of the top of like 0.01% of people, bro.
also being in the comfort of their own homes is definitely very
Oh nah, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro?
appealing. Maybe even a little.
What is wrong with yo? How do you? I wouldn't be able to comfortably, like, literally before I was even able to restart recording, bro. I was debating throwing away this water bottle. It's half drank water bottle that I'm still currently drinking from, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like a slob. Meanwhile, okay,
little discouraging to those who spent many years working towards a degree or climbing the corporate ladder at a job and they're just still not satisfied. But I feel like there's so much more to content creation that a lot of people don't see. Like, most content creators don't make anything for the first couple of years they create content.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
because Kai Cenat makes millions now doesn't mean that you can just get off your ass one day, upload a few videos, and you can quit your job the next day and make millions in a few months. Like,
you gotta be in for the long run, bro. Like, I've been doing content on and off since I was 16, and now I'm only just now locking in at the fucking ripe age of 26. So, Jesus.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but the chances of that are very slim. And if you really want something that sticks within content creation, what I've learned from creating for the many years I've been creating, you have to slowly build up that audience.
Yeah.
I've been making videos seriously since I would say 2019. I started on TikTok when I was in high school.
What? Who the fuck is this? Cameron, what? Bro, it's crazy how much facial hair and the right glasses can really help
Then
you
transitioned over to YouTube, and I didn't make any real money to go full-time until 2024. Since then, I've been full-time making content, and I will
Damn, yeah, 2019 and 2024.
say definitely within that span, there were definitely points where I would make a little bit of money from content and thought I could go full-time, thinking, oh, I just gotta grind harder, I just gotta lock in, and boom, I'll be good. But
I've heard the stories, bro. You have highs and lows. That's why I'm saying I would never want to have content creation just be my only source of income, because the highs are gonna be highs, but I ain't trying to be like struggling on them lows, bro. I'm gonna be like a fiend, you know what I'm saying?
full time thinking, oh, I just gotta grind harder, I just gotta lock in, and boom, I'll be good. But ultimately I failed every time, and I went back to working, which there's nothing wrong with that. I learned at the end of the day, but I just don't want more people to fall into this trap thinking that they can make videos and make a ton of money in the span of a few months, all because that's what they see online. A lot of people will see the top 1% of content creators and will see the glitz and glamour of that and think that they can achieve that in a few months.
Like, no, bro, no. There are content creators who have been making content like double the length that Speed and Kai have, and they're not even 1% of their fame. You know what I'm saying?
When that's just not.
Honestly, I'll be happy if I can live comfortably doing this. Like, I don't need to be the top 1%. I don't even want to be. I don't want a bunch of niggas all up in my ass. I don't want that. That sounded crazy. I don't want a bunch of niggas watching me 24/7, 365. I'm cool on that, bro. I just want enough to, you know, live comfortably, and I'll be cool.
Likely to happen. Yes, there's definitely outliers, but that's not always the case.
Exactly.
They're outliers for a reason. And I'm not saying that you can't get up there, but I just think it's crazy that so many people are quitting their jobs and expecting to be at that top 1% within the span of months.
Yeah.
And a majority of these people quit their jobs, then they're back at another one in a few months later, if they can even get one. We know how hard the job.
Because they announced that they're quitting, and it's like, dude, you really, you know that Gen Z are the ones that are in the positions of like doing the research on people and stuff. Like, we know how to find your information, brother.
Market is right now. It is very hard to get a job. So if you have a job and it's a good job, keep that job. Like, I personally just don't think that blind faith and quitting your job because you feel like it is the move. Like, I genuinely just don't think it's the move. If you want to quit your job because they're treating you wrong and you have another lined up, by all means quit. No
that's the only way I would quit.
problem with that. But quitting for content creation and you're not making any money to sustain it is just stupid. And ultimately, you're just going to stress yourself out even more, because I feel like one of the key things in content creation is you have to genuinely enjoy it to keep on going, because there's going to be so many low points. I remember my first couple years, like there were a lot of low points, but I enjoyed making videos. That's what kept me going.
I got a couple of videos on my YouTube channel that don't even have more than 5 views, bro. And I'm still recording, baby. Just because I actually do like this. Like, whenever I'm at work, I'm always like thinking, man, I can't wait to get home and just start recording some shit, dude. You know what I mean? It's like my kind of like escape, you know what I'm saying?
Regardless if I was making money or not, I enjoy making videos, so I could stick it out. And then when I started making money, it's like not much changed because I've always enjoyed making videos. But the sole factor that some people make videos now is because they see the money that's in it. But I feel like the money.
Here comes the money. Yeah, nah. I was one of those people that used to watch the How I Became a YouTuber videos, and I would get so hyped, so motivated. And then I remember when I actually started making YouTube videos, bro. Oh my gosh, I love recording, but I hated editing. I hated editing, bro. There, like, if you go to my original channel, my Kenzie Ken's channel, you'll see the videos that I made back when I was fucking 16 in high school, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. You gotta want it.
Is a terrible motive because you're not going to make a lot of money when you first start out. But once again, this is becoming an actual problem in society. I'm seeing more and more people do this each and every day. Everyone wants to be a content creator, but the sad truth is that not everyone can be a content.
Ain't this for like the whatchamacallit, the streamer university? This is crazy.
A lot of these people are pursuing content creation for the wrong reasons. Most people don't even like the idea of actually creating content. They just like the money that comes from content creation, or the attention that comes.
Or they think it's like way easier than their current jobs.
Which we all know, clout is one hell of a drug. Now, what inspired me to even make this video or even go on, I guess, this tangent is because a little bit ago, Kai Cenat announced Streamer University.
I knew it. I've been hearing crazy stuff about this. I've been hearing people crashing out, like literally thousands of people piling up to go to these in-person applications, and like they're crashing out because they get turned away at the door. Like, brother, oh my god, some of these niggas quit their job and drive 10 hours. Like, what are we talking about?
Which, if you're unfamiliar, it's essentially this interactive streamer creator boot camp and multi-day live event founded by Kai Cenat. And it simulates a traditional college experience to help aspiring and emerging content creators network, learn from established creators.
You know what's crazy? I've only ever seen a couple clips of it.
And collaborate.
I've never actually sat down and watched like a extended clip of Streamer University.
In this whole Streamer University, it's a mixture of up-and-coming content creators and already established content creators, you know? Last year, there were about 120 streamers picked out of the thousands that applied. And this year, he's basically doing it again. But there's even more people that are applying because they saw the event last year, and he's even doing these in-person applications. And while I do think this is a great event that Kai Cenat is doing, it's good because it's shedding light on streamers that some people may not even look their way, which is pretty cool. But the problem with it is that a lot of people think this is a golden ticket to become an established streamer, and they're dropping everything to go all in. And the craziest part,
yeah, that's not gonna work, brother. How many people have blown up and started full-fledged careers from streamer university? Off the top of your head, name me a couple. You can't, because you probably don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you get one viral thing, going viral doesn't automatically mean you have a career anymore. Maybe back in 2016, but nowadays, no, bro. You can go viral, but if you don't have any method of keeping people engaged and entertained with your content, going viral is meaningless. Like, I'm being so for real.
is that Kai didn't even accept these people. So not only are people quitting their jobs to go to streamer university, they're not even guaranteed to go. They're quitting their jobs to go to the in-person applications
and just try to apply.
Which, if you go to these in-person applications, it's not even a full chance that you'll be able to speak to Kai Cenat. Essentially quitting their jobs for no reason.
Yeah.
Like this person right here. Just quit my job and dropped everything to drive 10+ hours to streamer university. Wish me luck. Which, yes, I believe you should have faith in yourself. You should.
If I heard correctly, I think there was like some streamer university thing happening in Atlanta. It's probably like a 3-hour drive for me to get to Atlanta from where I'm at. I'm not doing that shit. What the fuck? I'm not driving in Atlanta traffic for the chance of somebody to tell me no. Have you lost your mind?
Definitely follow your dreams.
No.
But this right here, I just think is dumb. Once again, it's not even guaranteed that you'll get into streamer university if you go to these in-person applications.
Yeah.
So this person quit their job without even knowing if they're going to get into there. Let's
Just
say
for
this
the
person
chance.
goes to these live applications and they don't get selected. Now they have to go back home and they don't even have a job anymore. They're just, I guess, vibing
unemployed.
now. It's very dumb, but that's not even the dumbest of it.
You went to Atlanta, came back unemployed. That's crazy.
There is this woman who spent her rent money to book a hair appointment with a famous hairstylist, and she did this for streamer university. And the kicker is that once again, she didn't even get selected because no one is getting accepted yet because Kai is still going through these applications.
Yeah.
I just took a risk and spent my rent money and booked an appointment with Erica Tay.
Erica Tay? I don't know who that is.
I feel like getting my hair done by Erica Tay is an opportunity in itself. And I'm also trying to get accepted into streaming university, so no risk, no reward.
Nah, there's a difference between risking it. There's a difference between being stupid as hell.
It's like manifestation. If I book now and I go get my hair done, university, here I come.
Why do you think that your hairdo is gonna make Kai what?
Not only is this just extremely dumb, it's also extremely irresponsible. The fact that you can't even pay your rent because you wanted to get your hair done by this famous hairstylist to go to streamer university.
I'm hoping and praying that most of these people are just lying for the clips. Hey, I spent my rent money on a hairstylist. Whole time, like, she took just like a couple $100 out of her rent money and she had the rest on hand. That's what I'm hoping. That's my cope.
And you're not even selected to go. It's not even guaranteed that you're selected to go. It's so idiotic, beyond idiotic. Like, yes, when you want to chase your dreams, you have to take certain risks. This isn't even a risk. This is just being dumb.
It really pisses me off whenever people think that they need to be willing to drop everything. Like, no, bro, we got to stop that mentality. We got to stop having people think that you need to be able to drop everything in your life to pursue your dream. Like, you don't have to do that. You gotta be reasonable with it, bro. You gotta take risk when it's appropriate, bro. Like, why am I gonna stop and drop everything and go and try to like get into streaming university? Whole time you could have been home making content, and you know, people probably getting sick of seeing all the streamer university stuff is gonna like tap into your content because they want something refreshing and different. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Definitely a lot of risks that I had to take when becoming a content creator. But the thing about these risks were they were never just dumb risks. Like, I just feel like this is a dumb risk. I haven't seen people saying that they're gonna quit their jobs if they get into streamer university.
No,
essentially saying
that's
if
crazy.
they get selected, they're quitting their job ASAP.
Excuse me, Professor Cenat. Get me out of this Amazon.
The minute I get that exception for that streamer, I'm running through this bitch yelling out, quit. I ain't gonna lie. Not me neither, though. I do tasks, I do music engineer, I rap, I sing, I vlog, I stream. I need to be consistent with what I'm doing. Get me the fuck out of here. I know y'all niggas wanna see me yelling through this bitch. Let me drop. And I'm gonna come out with a couple iPhones. Because I'm streaming you students, watch.
You just admitted that you're gonna commit a crime.
Let me get accepted. I'm bringing 3 people iPhones back. Straight from here, though. Last day, straight from here.
Which, once again, I think this is pretty stupid. Just because you get in a stream review, that doesn't mean you'll be set in the streaming game. Hence why there's
if you already admitting that you're not being consistent and you need to like get back on your content and stuff, you getting in the stream review isn't gonna suddenly give you a career because nobody's gonna have any. You don't have anything to make a career out of. You just have a couple of videos here and there. Like, you gotta have a whole catalog for people to go through when they discover you.
People that went to Streamer University last year, and they're pretty much in the same position this year that they were in last year, because it's not a guaranteed blow up. Just because you go here, that doesn't mean that your streaming career is gonna automatically go from 0 to 100 and now you live in a freaking penthouse and you're making millions. Like, that's just not how it works. And let's say you do quit your job because you got accepted. Once Streamer U ends, now you're out of a job and you're not where you thought you were gonna be. Like, I will say, there definitely is a healthy amount of delusion you have to be a content creator, but what I'm seeing right now is just
like I know I sound delusional talking about this like I'm already like I already made it. Mind you, I haven't made a single dollar off of this. I'm over here judging all these people. I haven't made a single red cent from doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I know I sound crazy. I know I sound delusional.
A lot of people taking risk, and a lot of these risks have no reward, or a lot of people aren't like calculating these risks. And since we're talking about Streamer University, I feel like I gotta talk about this. I'm even seeing people with like huge responsibilities begging Kai to be in Streamer University. For the love of God, right? I'm not trying to be mean or kill anyone's dreams.
For the love of God.
But I saw a mother of 9 children.
9?
Begging Kai Cenat to be in Streamer University. And her kids were talking about...
Yo ass needs to just open up a daycare.
They're hungry. These children are hungry. Yet you want to get into Streamer University.
Why?
You think this is the correct response for that? Play the clip.
Kai Cenat, do you want to know what
Get your feet off the table. I don't even want to see this, bro. I don't even want to see it, bro. She just pissed me off having her feet on the damn table. What are we talking about?
To call Kai Cenat a bitch ass. Skip past that. This woman instructed her child to call Kai Cenat a bitch ass, and she.
Okay, let me go back, bro. Let me go back.
Kai Cenat,
you are pissing me off having your dirty ass feet on the table, and you got food on the table. Oh my god.
You want to know what I could bring to the table?
Why do you have an ankle monitor on? Why is that an ankle monitor?
We want to eat. 1, 2, 3. We hungry. Bitch ass nigga.
Kai Cenat.
Yeah, okay, nah. I hope this. Yeah, CPS, come find me. CPS, I hope you find me.
They call me.
We're not just gonna skip past that. This woman instructed her child to call Kai Cenat a bitch ass
nigga, bro.
and she held all of her kids, told them to say that they're hungry to get into Streamer U. Ma'am, you know what? Let's just keep on watching.
Alo, and you know, kids, they just be saying anything. But people want to know, how do I do it with 9 kids? And honestly, I really don't know. But this will be an opportunity for them to see for themselves, because I just do it. And if you choose me to be a freshman at Streamer University, I will be that missing piece that you're looking for, because I will be that example that you can do whatever you want to do. All you have to do is just do it. Just do it. Doesn't matter if you have 9 kids, just do it. Okay.
If you didn't have your feet on the table and you didn't have one of your kids call him a bitch ass nigga, I would totally be rooting for you, but you're crazy. You done lost your mind.
So this is my application into Streamer University as a freshman, and I hope that we can make things better when I see you, and I can bring something that can't be taught, so keep that in mind.
The top comment on this
Okay.
video says, apply here, Amazon Warehouse University. Look, I'm gonna be so real. There's nothing wrong with having dreams.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's something wrong with having your fucking feet on the table, bro. I ain't never gonna forgive you.
But me personally, I think there gets to a certain point in life where your responsibilities can be too big for your dreams. You kind of got to put your dreams on pause. You have 9 children and you're focused on getting into streamer university. Is this
what content do you even make? What content could you even make outside of family content when you have 9 kids to feed?
It's not crazy. This economy is horrific.
Yeah.
It's terrible, right? But you have 9 children and kids are definitely expensive, very expensive. And your focus is streamer U. Oh, but Cameron, if she gets into streamer U, she'll blow up and have enough money to support
there's no guarantee that you blow up if you go to streamer U.
all 9 of these children in this economy, and she'll be one of the top content creators in the world and live happily ever after. Why are you so mad at this? Yeah, we were in a fucking Disney movie, then of course, but we're not in a Disney movie. We're living in reality. If this woman were to go to Streamer U, she'd probably
show of hands of everybody who actually tuned in to watch Streamer University. Who actually tuned in to watch it? Okay, point proven.
Peak in viewership there, it'll fizzle out. Then she's back to reality once she gets back home. The people who are gonna suffer the most in this are probably gonna be the kids. Like, the kids are saying they're starving, and your response is a Streamer University application.
Like, even if I'm assuming they're not actually starving, because that would be actually crazy, but like, just think about it. Like, anybody could send that clip to CPS. Anybody could screw over your whole life with that clip.
Nigga, we are in the end times. Like, am I tweaking? Do y'all like my earrings? Back then, if you're—
I like them, but I hate niggas who have them super low, like you do. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That and them motherfuckers look like they damn near, if I flicked it, it would fly off.
Kids were hungry. You'd most likely get a job or something along those lines, you know, sell drugs. I'm joking. Please don't do that. But no, I guess now begging Kai is better than that, apparently. Look, Kai Cenat is not your savior. Kai Cenat, please save us. And this man is in a lockdown drill.
Why the fuck are you recording this?
And you're playing Brawl Stars? Like, what is Kai Cenat
the fuck is Brawl Stars
in this situation? Just come in like a superhero? He's supposed to just drive a freaking
fly through the window,
Twitch Lambo,
have a Twitch cape on,
the school walls, and take out the intruder or whatever. Now, I'm pretty sure this person is probably joking, but for the woman begging to be in Streamer University, for crying out loud, this woman has more kids than Kai has years of streaming, man. Focus on your kids, ma'am. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I sound like an asshole.
No, bro. As soon as she decided to put her feet on that damn table, that's all I needed to see. I ain't gonna lie.
But I feel like that needs to be said. Your responsibilities are way too big to be focused on Streamer University. Speaking on all these people, though, that are quitting their jobs for content creation, I feel like this is the perfect time to bring up this story that happened back in 2021 that I'm pretty sure we all remember. There's this guy named Austin Wallace who had an $100,000 per year welding job, and he quit that job to shoot his shot at Logan Paul to see if he could work for him. So what he did—
Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I had a welding job, I would still create content. I would not quit that job. I'm telling you.
He flew out to an event that Logan Paul was located at, and prior to this, he quit his job and flew there. And once he saw Logan Paul at this event, he pulled out his phone and asked Logan Paul if he could work for him, and Logan Paul turned him down. And he posted the video and ended up being the laughing stock of the internet for a few months, because this dude had a good job and everything, but he quit it to try to work for Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, of all people. You think this nigga give a fuck about you? He don't care. Buy Prime. Like,
and Logan Paul essentially just laughed in his face.
No, I quit my job. No, wait, it's a story.
Logan Paul is looking at him like, "Are you fucking crazy?"
No, I quit my job. No, wait, it's a story. I'm interested. It's a story. I quit my job legit 2 days ago. I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here.
Look at that. Logan Paul is in disbelief, bro. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did.
It's one of the sneak videos.
Sorry, I just.
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, like, I just needed to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business. Trying to get a job. Like I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 7 dances. I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok
I did that video. You know, like
I feel like Logan is you're cool for even entertaining this guy, but let's be honest, we all knew you was finna say no. Like, why are we? You know what I'm saying? Are we? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
I don't.
Then why would I
need
give
a
you
mentor.
job?
That's crazy to say. If you
Why would you? Yeah, why would you want a job? Like, if you're gonna quit your job and ask Logan Paul for a job, you gotta talk your shit. Why are you saying no? I don't really have any qualifications. I'm just. You think it's a pity party?
quit your job and everything, and then you're over here saying, oh, you don't have what it takes, then what was the point of you even quitting your job? You don't even believe in yourself. Overall, this whole thing is dumb, but let's just keep on going.
I'm 22 years old. I'm just trying.
I bet I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need
connections and you need people to be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people, friends?
I don't.
Friends? You got friends. You got amigos.
I don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't. I swear to God.
Dude.
I'm here by myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Norwalk, Ohio.
You're a good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends. Go make content, do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like now you gotta act.
Try to make a step.
But I'm not the guy directly, right?
You're the guy. You're the guy.
Bro, my team is this. Relax. I'm not the guy. Like life isn't about handouts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta work.
I would not want to have a career off of begging a nigga for a career, bro. I'm being so for real, bro. That's why I feel like if I can't get it out the mud myself, I don't even want it for real.
I'm not trying to get.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to work hard for little money. No money.
Imagine begging a nigga that is within your own age group for a job. That's crazy.
I don't know. I can get a job somewhere else. All I want to move to LA, and I want to be able to be part of that.
Look,
bro.
I have to go. If you really are serious about it, bro, you should move to LA and just like you approached me, start making connections with every single person in LA. I'm serious. That's it. I've always said this. If you're charismatic, and you can talk to someone, you can make it in LA. That's my advice.
No,
I'm not setting foot in LA outside of a vacation, brother. I'm gonna be so fucking honest. I've heard bad things about LA. Air quality, I got asthma. No, sir.
as we can see from this video, this dude didn't end up working for Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He did get a lot of followers on TikTok for this, but what he ultimately ended up doing was he went back to his welding job. He's a dad now, and he's getting married soon.
Okay, I'm happy for him. Actually. I'm glad that your welding job took you back.
And he still makes TikToks, but they're mainly about his wife and his life bars. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, that's actually a happy ending.
Round of applause, baby, make that ass clap.
That's actually a really happy ending. I'm happy about that.
Like, he's back at his job, he's doing his thing, and it seems like he's happy. Whatever. But I just think it was dumb for him
quitting
to
a
quit
job
his
in the first
job
place.
to go and try to work for Logan Paul.
How much money you bet the same day he unsubscribed from everything relating to Logan Paul that same day?
Without even it being guaranteed. Yes, you got to take some risk in life, but this was just a dumb risk. And that's my problem with a lot of these people quitting their jobs for content creation. It's a dumb risk because they don't have any plan or anything. They're just quitting with faith, and that's all they have. And nothing wrong with having faith in yourself, but it does get to a point where your faith can't be the only thing that leads you in this. Like, you need to have a plan, and you need to have some results to actually quit your job for content creation. You're not going to make millions.
I feel like you need to have a safety net. You need to have like thousands saved up, honestly. Like, if you quit your job and pursue content creation, but you got enough money to keep your bills paid and put food in the fridge for the next like 3 or 4 months, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna like be mad at you about that. But just dropping everything at the slightest chance of talking to a content creator and thinking that you could beg your way to a career, that is crazy, bro. Like, I know pride is a sin, but damn, nigga, you willing to beg for a career? You really want the rest of your life, the rest of your like notoriety, the rest of your legacy to just be some nigga that like rolled on somebody else's coattails for success, I'm cool on that, brother. Either I get it or I don't.
Or even thousands of dollars,
Cool on that.
or even hundreds of dollars within months. Like it's something that you have to work towards, and it comes slowly. But in conclusion, look, believe in yourself, but just don't be dumb. Don't drop everything to pursue this dream, expecting to be rich in a few months.
Yeah.
Like if you want to pursue your dreams, cool, do that. But this is something that you have to do for years to see results. And don't even do content creation just for the money, because it takes a while for that money to actually come.
Yeah.
Look, you got to be a little delusional while creating content, because it's something that a lot of people are probably going to shit on you for when you're first starting. Like that's definitely happened to me. You just got to push through and work each and every day.
Yeah, I know people will probably like looking at me and like, yeah, what is this nigga even doing?
You're just gonna have to fit it.
I still have a job.
If you have a job but you also want to make videos in your free time. Then when you got to go to work, make your money there, so that you can still fund yourself, so that you can still live, pay rent, buy groceries. And don't even quit your job until your side hustle makes more than your main hustle. These people are quitting their jobs and they're not making anything off of content creation. I just find it so insane.
It's crazy.
But yeah, that was like my little
I'm coping and hoping that like they're literally just bullshitting.
And I just wanted to talk about that. Not everyone needs to be a content creator. This is bad.
Yeah.
But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Twitch Kameron WAK, Twitter Kameron WAK, Instagram Kameron WAK.
Damn, this nigga speed running the damn. Hold on now. Okay, I ain't mad at you. All right, that was Cameron. Yeah, man. Look, bro. Like he said, it's okay to chase your dreams, but you gotta be realistic, bro. You know what I mean? You got bills. You gotta remember that at the end of the day, you gonna have bills to pay and taxes to pay. That's everybody. Don't matter where you are in life. That's everybody. Y'all have a beautiful day, man.